The Charlotte Observer reports that a doctor from a local hospital was with Robinson and her travel companions for close to 3 hours in the hotel room before she died. According to experts, the U.S. may have no choice but to acquiesce. And while the extradition of an American citizen from the U.S. is unusual, it is not unheard of if that step is taken. In the case of Shanquella Robinson, an American who died while on a group holiday, the matter becomes a diplomatic one involving various departments of the U.S. government, federal court proceedings, and questions regarding the rights of the American suspect. This practice, of course, raises a question of whether we as citizens have the right not to be seized and forcibly removed from the U.S. in order to be put on trial and possibly jailed on criminal charges in another country, said John Perry, law professor at Lewis and Clark Law School who has studied international extradition. The death of 25-year-old Robinson, who went to Mexico with 6 friends and never returned, has perplexed the American people. Robinson's parents told the media that their daughter's friends initially blamed her death on alcohol intoxication on October 29, but her death certificate cited injuries to the neck and spine as the cause. Since then, a cell phone video of what looks to be Robinson being thrashed by a woman has gone viral with a male voice saying, "Colette, can you at least fight back?" Bernard Robinson, Robinson's father, verified to media agencies that his daughter was indeed the woman attacked in the video one time. "My daughters just don't do wrong in front of her father's eyes and everything. And, you know, he was the twinkle of his eye. They attacked her," Bernard Robinson told TMZ. "They put a hole in my heart. That was my only child. I'm heartbroken. I can't even be a granddaddy. I can't walk her down the aisle. I can't hear her voice." He continued, "Left her in that house, ma'am? They left her there for the maid to find her. Do you know how much pain my daughter suffered? I just want justice." Neither Mexican nor American authorities have publicly identified or arrested the suspect in question, and it is unclear where the suspect is currently located. While there is no duty under international law to comply with extradition requests, the United States and Mexico have a decades-old extradition pact that both countries routinely follow. According to Grant Will of the Arizona criminal defense firm Rawls & Will, the U.S. may not have much choice but to extradite the defendant if Mexican officials produce probable cause. Rawls & Will lawyers, who often handle cross-border extradition cases, told Insider that very few U.S. to Mexico extraditions involving American residents occur, and their company has only ever handled one such case. "Obviously, it's a dramatic step," Perry told Insider. "However, there is some precedent in a similar instance. In 2012, Bruce Beresford Redmond, a former survivor, producer, and American citizen, was extradited to Mexico to stand trial for the 2010 murder of his wife in Cancun. Beresford Redmond was convicted in a Mexican court and sentenced to 7.5 years in prison before being released in 2019. The U.S. starts 670 to 950 extradition proceedings per year. However, that figure includes both requests from U.S. prosecutors to other governments and requests from foreign governments to the U.S., and does not specify how many requests from foreign governments explicitly involve U.S. citizens. According to Perry, the United States extradites between 25 and 45 people to Mexico each year, although it is unknown how many of those persons are American citizens. American officials are also examining Robinson's death and may seek their own charges if any crimes relating to the incident occurred on American soil. An FBI official earlier said that the Bureau's field office in Charlotte, North Carolina, has launched an inquiry into Robinson's murder. Robinson was, of course, a Charlotte resident. Robinson's family, on the other hand, stated during a December press conference that they want to see their daughter's friends jailed and arrested in Mexico. And while many countries refuse to extradite their own nationals to face accusations in foreign countries, the United States, according to Perry, is not one of them. An extradition request normally includes sworn affidavits from a prosecutor. Investigators and witnesses will told Insider. The prosecutor explains the applicable law. The investigator explains why he believes the requested person is believed to have broken that law.